We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, Roy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, set.
Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This defense for the Niners very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Inside the 20, Saquon Barkley.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Giants need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 16.
What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here's Purdy.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Purdy.
That's Samuel, caught left side. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Purdy on fourth down.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Lance now on first down. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards that time.
First down, Giants.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time.
And now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Purdy.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
49ers nothing.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And Lance going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 34
line of scrimmage,
line.
the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Up the middle with Barkley.
113 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Hyatt goes in motion left. That's out quickly to Hyatt.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A handoff. Barkley running left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield.
Touchdown, Giants! Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
49ers nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 49ers 16-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From the gun on third down, Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they send a man in motion right. Another try for Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And Barkley will try to punch it in. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 3-yard line.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Gano's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They're on 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And this will be a Giants first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Play action. Now Purdy. He finds Kittle going across the field.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. That is caught.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
11 more on that one and another first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now on first down, it's Purdy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Purdy will throw for it.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Holmes returning from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Hyatt, 82 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
49ers 8. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Lance now on first down. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of 5.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
The Niners 10-yard line.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30.
And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Here's Purdy.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Purdy from the gun. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 16. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Giants' 18-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Back to throw, Purdy. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. Purdy, big 4th down play. That is caught by the tight end, Kettle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners' decision to... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Giants' 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Hyatt goes in motion left. Breida is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Gano for the extra point.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
The score, Giants 41, 49ers 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Purdy off the play fake.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Slayton.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. And Lance, he's going to change the play. Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week, and, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here, and they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gano now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 48, 49ers 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?